Hey Max, so I'm out in front of Mount Rainier. Another nice neighborhood, kind of central and Lacey. However, just south of us is Yelm Highway, and that'll take you to what's called the Nisqually Cutoff and Mounts Road, and that's the easiest route to post. So from here to the DuPont gate, 20-25 minutes. The roof on the house looks good. It's a 40-year roof. It looks like it's probably 8 or 10 years old. I do see some growth up under here, which may be significant enough to have caused a problem. An inspection will tell us. And speaking of inspections, I think I mentioned to you their listing, and this is a wood type siding. This is not the cement-based stuff. This is a plywood stuff. What's on the front is the cement base, so they replaced the front but not the side, and it looks like it could use some paint up there, as you can see. Anyway, I was talking about the inspection. There in their listing they have said, and I think this is stupid, it's a mistake, but they've said the home is as is, which, you know, that's, if you're selling a fixer, that's great, it's as is, but this isn't being represented as a fixer. It needs paint, though. You can tell how this paint has faded quite a bit, and there's discoloring marks here from where they had plants up against the house or something, so the house is in need of paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in. It's like we have somebody pulling into the driveway. So this all looks good. This flooring really caught my eye in the picture. I imagine it did you as well. But anyway, so this is a real tile entry. It's travertine tile. So what travertine is old coral reefs that have been sliced up into tiles. The flooring, like I said, looks real nice. This, not sure what this is. It kind of looks like it might, it's a dark color for a hickory, but it kind of looks like it might be a hickory. So anyhow, so you have this nice vault in here. And yeah, I don't think this flooring is more than a couple years old either. So, nice size yard. Let's see if it's got a stick here. Oh, we have a stick. Yeah, something that's kind of a giveaway for the homeowners put this in. You see that piece of quarter round they put up against the door there. And that's kind of something you see when people don't know how to finish something. So there's not a problem with it. It looks fine. It's just, so yeah, this paint, it almost looks pastel, like it's faded so far. And the neighbor over there needs paint as well. But that may be why they've said as is that they're not willing to paint it. And in this market, I'm sure they'll probably get away with it. Somebody will buy it. And, yeah, well, we'll paint it ourselves this summer. So, and I see some other issues here. So the deck, I would imagine that the bones of it, the framing of it are good, but the decking itself is about reached the end of its life. I'm sure you can see that. So, I mean, the rails and the framing all look good, but you're going to want to pull the boards and replace them. So, and that this house I'm remodeling and getting ready to, this rental that I'm remodeling and getting ready to sell. I just bought about enough material to do this deck, and it was about $2,000. That was for Trex. I like the artificial Trex stuff, but yeah. And the other thing I'm seeing here, there's no metal flashing between the deck and the house, and that can cause a real problem if water has traveled across the surface of the deck and into that wall. And it's impossible to say until an inspector goes into the crawl space under the house. The door's kind of stiff. So anyway, nothing fatal yet, but that could be an issue for an inspector. So countertops, this is I'm sure you've seen this stuff probably advertised or people talk about it. So this is an epoxy coating that they have put on these countertops. I'm sure that there's a laminate countertop beneath this epoxy. And this is It looks good. It looks like they did a very good job of it. But over time, this stuff, you put heavy objects, hot objects, things like that on here, and it's going to start to show. So when this goes, or when this finish fails, you're not going to have any choice but to replace the counters. I think refinishing again would be difficult. It'd probably be doable, but it would be difficult. So anyhow, head back to the bedrooms. So nice size master. I'm guessing this is 15, 16 feet by 15, 16 feet. And about 17. By about 15. So we're about 15 this way and about 17 that way. And we have double closets. They are standard, like the 2-foot deep closet. And I'm gonna go look out this window just for the heck of it. Okay, I couldn't remember if I was gonna be looking into the back or down the side. Ooh, that's bright. So they've done the same here with this counter. It's the same finish as the kitchen. And you can see here where it's kind of started to wear just a little bit. It's still, the finish is still there, but that's where it's going to start to go, is right in that spot right there. And this is more real tile. This is more of that travertine, but this is a little bit more uniform pattern than what was in the front entry. So there's been a little bit of moisture escaping the shower here. Not bad though. I mean, that's very common to see stuff like that. No moisture. It doesn't look like any moisture's traveled back into here though, so that's a good thing. I think that's just from people coming in and out the door. And I think that's going to be garage there, guest bath. Kind of a fancy toilet, but boy, I got bad knees. That toilet would give me problems. So, but I mean, everything is in good repair. So I'm sure this is garage. And just got done taking video of a house I'm going to list, and the garage looked just like this. So these people look like they've been kind of using this as a recreation area as well. Got some nice built-ins here, a little fridge. So it has been damp in here before. Somebody had something stuffed in here like insulation, and it trapped moisture, and this is actually the paper backing of whatever they had stuffed in here for insulation, and it trapped moisture and grew this discoloration, and when they peeled it off, it left these remains. So again, not fatal, but something I'd rather you be aware of. And the under the stairway storage. And heading upstairs, the carpet looks to be in good shape. It's a little matted. It needs to be cleaned. Whether or not it gets cleaned when the renters come out is another question. So we've got more of this vaulting up here. Kind of interesting. It's a really tall ceiling. And another bath. More. Got the Trumpian fixtures here, the gold fixtures. This floor is a vinyl floor, not a tile floor. Vinyl in here in the laundry as well. And you've got a couple of cabinets up here. This is interesting. Off the back of the laundry, you have I think this was probably, well, maybe it was finished. It kind of looks like it was unfinished, maybe. and they finished it. It's hard to say, but kind of a nice extra space here off the laundry room. And then child's rooms. Again, we've got one of these almost mirror image things going on. This room is about 12 feet by, I'm going to say 10. Yeah, almost exactly 10 feet. So about 12 feet deep, 10 feet wide. There's a little bit of mechanical damage to the carpet there. It looks like probably a pet that was locked in the room. And another look at the backyard. You got another niche up there. Interesting the way they finished this upstairs. And a typical size closet. Comes with bedding. Anyhow. Well, I think that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'll get this uploaded here in a little bit. And over to you. And like I said, we are headed out to the beach, but I've got my, or I'll have my laptop with me, so we can write an offer if we need to. Nice house. The only thing I've seen that concerns me is the flashing on that back deck. If that's caused water to come under that floor or into that back wall, that could be a real problem. But that's the only thing I've seen that concerns me structurally or anything. And then, of course, it does need paint, so. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and pull the plug. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.